Hey, beautiful soul, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a reading. I set an intention for this reading to be timeless, and this collective energy finds really somebody that is close to having a big change, like a big emotional change. I don't know what this is about, but we got the Fool on the Before Tarot, and the Fool on the Before Tarot represents somebody that doesn't really know where he's going, but it has everything that he needs in order to go there. You see, it has just a small bag that contains everything. So if you don't really believe that you have all the instruments and all the things in order to achieve whatever you want to achieve, know that this card is saying like you have already everything. And sometimes you are about to stepping into something that you don't know. And this crazy thing is that in the normal tarot and the after tarot, I got two Wheel of Fortunes. And the Wheel of Fortune usually is about what goes around comes around. So whatever you are planting, it will come back. Maybe 10x. Like if you plant a small seed, it will come back in the form of bigger thing. But this could be also an unexpected event that comes as good luck. It could represent some improvements, sudden improvements into your career, into your situations. It could be also about new opportunities coming into your life. And also could be about your development, about being better than yesterday and continuing to improve ourselves in a way. So if you are doing this, if you do these improvements every day, know that what you are planting now will be very much bigger in the future. And also, I don't know, it's like having a lucky turn. Something unexpected could happen that brings you finally in the place that you always wanted to be. And things are changing. And this is an energy of somebody that is changing their lives completely. Even if you are not sure right now about what is happening, know that the universe is setting something really big for you to get. And we have another double card today. This is crazy. On the Before Tarot and the normal Tarot, I got the Ace of Cups. And usually, the Ace of Cups is about new emotional outbreaks. So this could lean into somebody that is arriving in your life. Sometimes we wait so much for this person to come that we get attached to it. But this time is not about attachment. We have the Eight of Cups on the After Tarot that represents somebody that is being left empty-handed with nothing. Like if your last story or your last relationship was draining you so much and was taking from you everything, you gave everything, you didn't receive what you were expecting. And in the end, this is very specific, but somebody could be like waiting for a new person to come because the last person was really going away and leaving us with nothing. But these new emotional outbreaks is taking place right now. This Days of Cups could be also about something new, as also business, being ready to start a business. Or it could be love at first sight. It could be, somebody very gentle coming into your life. It could be some happiness, some love, some friendship. So it doesn't have to be for sure like a romantic partnership, but this could be a new emotional life. And in a way, this sense of peace that we may have needed a long time to achieve. So if you are in this living in this sense of peace right now, know that this may be a great sign for you. We had time to get out from a situation. So this makes me think that this is related to the past. and the person that left your life, that left you with nothing, you are still, in a way, you could be attached to this idea of this person. But if it's this way, it's time to release. It's time to let go. Because as somebody is living your life with empty chair, somebody new is coming. And the next person that will come will have to do with love, with deep affection and deep caring. So I don't know if this is romantic or not. It doesn't really matter. The important thing is to know that whatever is coming right now is very much different. If you compare the two situations, the one that is coming and the one you had was very draining. The other one, the one that is coming, is very fulfilling. So it will be very letting you stunned, in a way, stun you, as like you don't expect something like this. You don't expect this unexpected turn is amazing. You don't expect this person coming. But it's like having a new attitude and taking what we learned from the past situation and bring just the new things, bring into our lives, into our story, just what we need. And also the emotional level is about fresh emotions. It's not about getting getting again into old habits or getting again into old uh, patterns, because we had a repetitive pattern. Maybe some of you had this repetitive pattern that was playing out in every relationship, until one day you understand that the root cause is something that is subconscious. It's not something that we planned. It's something that we learn. It's something that we, in a way, started to think that life could be just this way. And we didn't find anything that was, in a way, supporting this love. Nobody was coming to love us. Every people was coming to take what they had to take and then leave us. But this is just for some of you, is very specific. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But this leadership role, because we got the Knight of Swords, like a guy that is leading an entire army. So this leadership role that you took, this work, inner work, in a way that you did, that brought you to discern more and not be just emotional, and be more like centered and focus on what you really want in your life. This will bring a new person, because you finally went into this role that you always were meant for, but you, in a way, you couldn't achieve this. So this calls the Two of Wands with achievement, with planning, with ambition, somebody that is ambitious, somebody that wants to travel, or even like having an event and finding a partnership. This is about growth, it's about initiative, and it's also about, it may be about successful negotiations. So this is a very good card that allows me to understand that the perspective, in a way, has changed. You are not attached to the past anymore. And all the work you have done is allowing you to have a bigger vision, and is a laser focused vision. No matter what is coming, no matter what is coming right now, you don't care. You just go straight for your goal. And yeah, this is very good. It's like overcoming obstacles and finally being in the situation that you really want. So this is very coming soon. And this brings with it the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles in the After Tarot is somebody that is enjoying the fruit of their labors. And so you may be starting very soon to enjoy the fruit of your labors. Whatever seed you planted is starting to give you what you always desired. And if you were desiring financial freedom, if you were desiring something connected to this, know that this is coming. Now I want to pick a card from the angel and see what is the message. Okay, we got 1414 with Ignite Your Spark. This is about inspiration, it's about having this spark and finally finding something that you really enjoy doing. And finding joy in these new beginnings. We have a lot of new beginnings. And this is related not only to the emotions, but could be related also to building something new that you didn't build until now. And being more positive about the outcome, knowing that, as we said before, we have everything we need. We don't need anything else. We have all the talents, we have all the skills, we have all the knowledge, and we need to start before we are ready. So be joyful with this joyful attitude, focus on your needs and desire, and you will see that everything will come your way. With that said, thanks so much for watching. As always, I'm sending you much love, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Ciao.